I think we've often heard people say, spiritual mentors say, gurus say that just surrender and everything kind of takes care of itself. But in this modern day and age, it's very difficult to really digest this concept of surrender. And I think it's partly because why I'm saying this is because it took me about 3 years to understand what surrendering really means. And there were these resistant parts of me that used to keep coming up when everyone used to say, oh, surrender, oh, surrender. So I just thought I'll talk to you about it. And if that helps you in any which way, maybe your journey can be a little shortened in a little less than 3 years. Okay, so I think the main reason why we are not able to surrender is because we have a lot of misconstrued associations with the concept of surrender. So today I'm going to talk to you about surrender and submission and how the two have a very, very different wavelength and frequency. Okay. So surrender comes from faith and strength and a knowing that you are taken care of. Submission, on the other hand, comes from helplessness and from defeat. It comes from a frequency of saying, oh God, I can do nothing else. Okay, just might as well just give up. Yeah. As a result, surrender is not equal to inactivity. In fact, surrender is a space that you are so monitored that the moment you get out of activity of what you are not supposed to be doing, immediately you get a signal and you're like, oh shit, I did something wrong. So surrender, in fact, is a lot of guided activity. It's almost like saying that the guidance can take you till the door. It can even hand you the key. But at the end of it, you have to put the key in and open the door. And you need to take a position in the room which is most comfortable for you. Now that is surrender. On the other hand, because submission comes from a space of defeat and helplessness, that is what actually saps us into a space of inactivity and we feel like doing nothing at all. Surrender comes from inspiration, whereas submission comes from desperation. Surrender makes you feel and have faith in the fact that you are taken care of no matter what life throws at you, no matter what situation you get thrown in. You have an inherent faith when you surrender that you will be taken care of. And that is the power of surrender. And when we truly, truly start surrendering, a lot of things start opening up to us. It does not mean that we are lesser than. It simply means that we are guided. And when we truly listen to that guidance and act upon that guidance, that is true surrender. A lot of us even get a certain level of guidance, even get a certain kinds of messages, but we don't follow through. And then we're like, oh shit, like, this didn't work out. But you can't be a hypocrite when it comes to surrender. When you are surrendering and in that space of surrender, if you get a message or if you get a guidance or if you get a knowing or an intuition that, okay, this is what I need to do next, then please go ahead and do it. Don't doubt your space of faith and strength. And that is true surrender. So if you feel like you want to try this space of surrender and there are associations that come up in your space, please try these statements, say them about 3 times and see how you feel. Yeah. My resistance to surrender is my soul's love. My resistance to surrender is my soul's love. My resistance to surrender is my soul's love. My association of surrender with defeat is my soul's love. My association of surrender with defeat is my soul's love. My association of surrender with defeat is my soul's love. My association of surrender with inactivity is my soul's love. My association of surrender with inactivity is my soul's love. My association of surrender with inactivity is my soul's love. My fear of surrendering is my soul's love. My fear of surrendering is my soul's love. My fear of surrendering is my soul's love. My disbelief that I am taken care of is my soul's love. My disbelief that I am taken care of is my soul's love. My disbelief that I am taken care of is my soul's love. My faith is my soul's love. My faith is my soul's love. My faith is my soul's love. My inner strength is my soul's love. My inner strength is my soul's love. My inner strength is my soul's love. Flowing with the flow of life is my soul's love. Flowing with the flow of life is my soul's love. Flowing with the flow of life is my soul's love. Keep doing these statements, and if any other thoughts or emotions also come into your space, any associations with the word surrender, please put them in the statements and keep saying it. Feel free to share those statements with us in the comment box so that we can reach out to others as well and let us know if this helps you. Thank you.